All right, everybody, welcome back to the last, the last qualifier, the last game, and the last map.
Indeed, it is the finals, a best of three between Kliktech and Earthquake Gaming, and we just saw Kliktech get demolished on their CT side, on their T side, on overpass, losing. Well, after winning the 11-4 half, they lost 16-13 in the final score. So that is a bit, kind of anticlimactic towards their winning streak of a 2-0 possible. But now, like you said, last map, it's going to be Train as our decider here, and it is going to be all down to this. We have the pistol now ensued and ready. It's going to be a full, of course, play by Kliktech on the T side. It's looking like it's going to be 3 players towards Ivy. It seems like an A split in the end. And Kliktech already starting up with a bit of a change of tactics that will allow themselves to just go for the quick Ivy peek and take the head of Zerso down. Lucas, I mean, let's see how this pistol turns around. I mean, Kliktech, even though they had 11 rounds lead, they still are unable to, finish the overpass map. So I'm kind of skeptical for Train, but hopefully it's going to turn for the better. Anyway, it starts off with 2 players already down. Boostem and Berkey both being picked, and now Savvy being picked apart. Stall it. He gets 1, runs out of bullets, and will be unable to find any more. And looks like it's going to be a 2 versus 2.
Yeah, we have Heaven coming in with a dual Berettas, my favourite pistol. Absolutely. Ooh. And you see, they work long range even, apparently. Bums get Remkes, and now it's Heaven with a dual ace, looking for the triple kill. He's going to launch himself up the ladder, going around the lecture box, going to take time to reload. That's not the fastest gun to reload, but he does manage to reload and then finds the kill. Heaven just with that footwork around and around and around the electric box, and then
ring around the Rosie.
Oh my god, what is that?
That was a bit anticlimactic. I mean, Kliktech also, after also almost managing to, bring it back, that was just a little bit disappointing. I mean, the reload, like you said, very long reload. They could have absolutely utilized the reload in their favor, but unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. Here we go. It's going to be 5 players moving on towards B. Heaven already going to go for the backstab, the back flank. It's going to be Stolle focusing on that angle, and he finds him. Bomas finds one more. Bustem finds his own, and this is going to be Snapple with 2. Remkes did find his frag in the preceding fight, but it's still Zerso alive. Boostem being tagged and killed. Zerso with the defuse kit in hand. This should be more than enough for Earthquake Gaming, to be able to finish this round. Possibly Stolle though. He's got the MP9, the firepower in his favor, and here we go. Stolle winning the duel. Kliktech getting 1-1 tie. I mean, yeah. Definitely a much better performance on this second round, as it were, on the pistol, and they managed to find it all the less how to say this, the best is all the less intriguing. But yeah, Kliktech 1-1, managing to tie. It's very important that they start to gather as many rounds on Train. As we always like to say, Train is a very hard CT sided map, and obviously any round that the T's can get together and break away from the CTs is absolutely amazing. Here we go. Snapple through the smoke though. He finds one. It's Boostem. There's already Berkey being tagged in the... Okay, Chanky finding Berkey with a knife even. That's a refrag by Savvy in the end, but it's still 2 versus 2. Savvy finally picks up the Galil. And they will be facing against the Deagle of Remkes. Very dangerous weapon in the hands of a skillful opponent. Stall it through Pop Dog. He's the guy that's going to be controlling the angle onto the bomb. But it's Savvy picked up by the Deagle. Okay, Stall it almost eating a little bit of lead. And I think they want the AK he has. That's an important weapon. And it's Snapple. Okay, Snapple. He gets it. And I think the defuse is going to come down in the last... Nope, the defuse doesn't come down. That is, Lucas, that is a little bit anticlimactic for Earthquake, I gotta say, Lucas.
Yeah, from my return here, I see first. Okay, Kliktech, they got the force, but then I figured our Earthquake going to win. Are they gonna reforce and actually win? But that was so close. But with the intense rounds here, first of all, it has led to both teams not having great economies.
Boost them, changing it up. Gonna go for the aggressive play. I like it. But yeah, like you pointed out, I mean, that's a bit unfortunate for Kliktech that they lost so much money. Luckily for them, they got the plant, they still got the round, so, you know, it's not all over yet, it's not all ogre yet. But, yeah, I mean, Earthquake Gaming currently one man down, utility-wise, they're running out of, well, smokes, one last left on Remkes. A lot of flashbangs still available, so, yeah, pop flash into main, A. Go for the peek, sees nobody there, and just gonna start falling back. I'm liking this from Kliktech. They're not really committed. They're playing it very much passively. They're not allowing themselves to be picked apart or spotted by the enemies. And look at Ståle. His position is so far advanced that the CTs are not knowing or not able to realize this. But it's Chanky still finding the kill through the wooden pillar box or wooden pillar. And it's going to be an A take in the end. Berkey leading the charge with the Mech 10 in hand. Even sprays through the smoke, unable to connect, but that's more than enough to scare the CTs away from the side. Chanky, another one in this round, already 2. M4 really coming into play. Bomas, third for Chanky. 2 versus 2. The round is still on for the CTs. They can find this one. They can find the half, possibly.
And Chanky actually finding Savvy is forced to peek.
Wow.
But that fake death and now Berkey. Oh, Berkey, yeah, flicks downwards. Going to find Chanky in the head.
Wow,
just taking it easy. Snapple with another fake. He's going to force Berkey out. Oh, that's the perfect shoulder peek. Snapple now going for the hunt. Low HP Berkey is going to go down, but there is, just as in the previous round, no time for the CTs to defuse. He will have to walk off with it, with his tail in between his legs. And that's Kliktech picking up yet another round.
Yep, Kliktech, luckily for them, the timing or of the bomb, the time running out, you know, really saving their asses. Their economy is very much the same as the CT's one. Pretty much running out of money in the end. We see Savvy gonna be forced to pick up the scout and a Galil on boost him. And so the firepower is definitely limited, utility-wise. They do have a few smokes, but then again, not as much as usually the T's would want to. On the side of Earthquake Gaming, we see a pistol play. I'm liking this. They will not force up. They will not use all of their money for nothing. And with the AK on Snapple, he's going to be playing towards, as it seems, towards A side. Okay, Bomas. He spots the shadow, gets the kill. Heaven down. And now it's Zerso already coming in from behind from Ivy. He gets the kill, and that's the first big entry. They now realize it's going to be a B take. Snapple already picking one up. That's Berkey. The planter is still safe, luckily for them. Of course, for Kliktech. But yeah, 3 versus 3. The game is on. Stole it. No. Good frag. Snapple. Another one. His AK is really coming into play. He still has the defuse kit. Remember, 1 versus 1. This is still doable. Savvy is left with the scout. And this is just... It's starting to slip away for Kliktech. And so far they've run rounds because the time ran out for the CTs. And this time I don't think that Snapple is going to allow himself to run out of time. Let's see. He needs to... Okay, he doesn't even press the bomb. Oh, this is a bit unfortunate, and it's Savvy, last guy alive.
He's like, yeah, it's gonna explode anyway. The bomb hates me. I'm out of here. And boom.
Oh
no, my god, that's awkward. Snapple.
What is this game? Lucas,
that could have been free, but Savvy's able to run with his knife and then pick up a gun and get the kill and survive and with the bomb. I don't even know what's going on, but whatever is happening, Kliktech are being very, very lucky.
Yeah, definitely having a lot of, you know, definitely having the best of chances here, managing to get 3 rounds in a row by the luck of their, well, the skin of their teeth with the bomb exploding. And now it's 4 players already towards upper B. Seems like it's going to be full on B take. All 3 actually moving on through B upper. Savvy picking one up. That's of course Remkes. There's one in connect. Savvy for the second one. Chanky being cracked. Snapple with the op. He's baseline CT. He can't connect. He gets stacked up. The Molly gonna come in as well. Zerso is there to kind of refrag the angle, but it's not enough still. That's 4 versus 3. And Zerso being picked up in the end. Boost him, finding him, and it's down to Snapple in heaven. Snapple already 25. I think this is gonna be a safe round. We see Heaven already falling back, and this will be a round once more for Kliktech. And this is just, it's such a weird rounds being played out. This is how I'm gonna put it. So definitely something I wouldn't have expected otherwise. You know, it's just overall it's so, I don't know, it's just, I'm liking the way that Kliktech are adjusting to the game they played so far, you know, adjusting to their aggression and all. But I'm also kind of disliking the fact that Earthquake Gaming, they're just like a completely different team as we've seen them on Overpass. They seem like they have no consistency, no defense, nothing, you nothing solidly set up. And I know that Kliktech enjoy Train very much. It's one of their, well, not, I won't say best map, but definitely one of their better maps. And, this is going to be a difficult thing for of course, Earthquake to chew on. Because losing 5 rounds already this early on, and the rounds were really close even, this just has to be mind exhausting. Anyway, Bomis, quick kill onto Heaven. And now it's Snapple waiting the angle. He knows where Bomis is, and he will be picking that one up. 4 versus 4, Lucas. This is still on for Earthquake.
Oh boy, but there's 1:20 left on the clock, so Kliktech, they know that they don't have to enter the site just yet. They still have fairly good amount of utility. The early pressure they put on Earthquake Gaming did get them to waste a lot of their utility now. So, yeah, with the advantage, they can just set up calmly for a full execute, use their utility now to completely close out and zone out the only CT that's covering B.
Pretty much. I mean, as we can see, the only guy that has really any useful utility, it's Remkes. He's got the molly in hand. So he can still kind of prevent the Thieves from entering from one angle. But it is going to be all 4 converging onto B side. Smokes coming in, smokes onto Heaven, smokes onto backside between first, second and third train. And here we go, Berkey on top Heaven. He's being mollied out, actually taken out, forced to stay behind. Picked up by Snapple. The molly did go on to, I believe, boost him. And it's Savvy, last guy alive. He does get the plant, but he will not stay alive to defend it. And it's going to be finally the round for Earthquake Gaming. And they do find it here in the 7th round. Going to go up to 2 versus 2 to 5 score. And much needed, I think. Yeah, definitely. Going to help the economy of Kliktech a lot.
Yeah, so they are actually going to buy now, which is a lot due to that bomb plant, I think. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, because Earthquake, as they won this, they also lost their losing bonus, as we say. So if they lose this round, they will have to eco. Kliktech, well, they do have a fairly good chance of actually taking the lead even further.
Absolutely. We do see very close posting by Heaven. He is on the, of course, on the pop lock. They'll be challenging Berkey very soon, as it seems. Berkey is jumping over the railing, trying to get an eye on the opponent, but through the wall, almost dying. 20 HP left, very close to actually dying. Savvy with the op. He's peeking towards A now. He's gonna go for the first frag, most likely gonna try to get the first entry. Evan with 1, Remkes with the another one, and seems like Earthquake is finally finding their position on the CT side, which will force, of course, Savvy to go for the play. He gets 1, but it's boost and traded immediately, and Savvy's pick means nothing. He gets another one. This is already, a good start, but he needs to get an ace if he wants to make sure this round is still in their hands. Savvy through hell, or through old ladder, through old heaven, however you want to call it. He will be picked up, and that will be the round for Earthquake Gaming.
Yep, there we have it. 3 to 5, so they're starting to catch up. But the thing is, of course, the train is one of the most CT-sided maps that we have in this game. So 5 rounds is already considered a good half. Like they can go the entire half without getting any more rounds, and they're still like fairly good to go.
Yep. Definitely. We do see a pistol play coming out of Kliktech. All 5 going on to B side. And it's going to be Remkes losing the duels. He does get 1, but that's not enough to call it, winnable thing yet. It's Heaven from the behind. He gets 3. And 2 players did die in the end, but still, that's more than enough, good enough for the CTs to still take the round in their favor. And like you pointed out, Train being a map where the Ts definitely are, the CTs are the big advantage over the Ts. Even more so than, it used to be Nuke, the map that really had the advantage for the CTs, but since it was remodeled, reworked, the Ts do have more options. It's more viable now, and definitely Train, one of the hardest map overall, in my personal opinion, for the Ts. And, okay, Berkey gets the free kill, but it's Snapple immediately refragging, and that nade is going to be a Kobe. Berkey picked up, and Zerso with the double, Chanky with 1 more, and it's all down to Bomis. 1 versus 4, 1 versus 3 now. He gets nothing else, and it's gonna be Remkes for the finisher. And it's 5-5, tied up. Earthquake Gaming, they're not done yet. They will not allow themselves to be thrown off the wagon, off the wheel of the Rolling Thunder. Kinda.
Go for the triple. Yeah, so Snapper with an op. Interesting. Haven't seen much AWP plays at all from Earthquake Gaming, but you know, Train is definitely a map where you want to bring that out.
Absolutely, I do have to agree that Overpass was pretty quiet for the AWP players on Earthquake. They did set up a double op setup in the last few rounds of it, but they didn't really, capitalize on it. More so, they lost the ops rather than show any power, because it was, I believe it was Heaven, I think, the one player it was Snapple opping at Monster that he picked Savvy the duel, but still doesn't matter right now. Hold that thought, guys. We've got 5 players moving on to A side. It's Stolly tagging his team. And it's going to be Snapple through the smoke. Picked up by Berkey. And that's another one for Stolly. That's a bit of a mistake coming out from the CTs running through the smoke. But it's Zerso still managing to find his own. 2 versus 3. The bomb is planted. 30 seconds remaining, or however. I believe there's about 30 seconds. Something like 30 seconds remaining. The defuse is still not coming in. Both of them do have kits. Question is, can they hold it long enough to still make it through? Nope, it's Boostin', and it is the round for Kliktech finally.
Boy, they have been waiting. But, as we said, this was not a mandatory round, but they still get it. I mean, 6, that's great. Earthquake's gaming economy, not very good. If Kliktech gets this round, then they could even win the half on the terrorist side, which would just be insanely good for them.
Absolutely. If they manage to win this round, the economy goes to hell for Earthquake, and it's going to be all downhill from them and from there. And it looks like the play is going to be a little bit more passive this time round for Kliktech, and I'm liking this. And the first engagement already coming in through Ivy, as it seems, although slowing down a little bit. The horse is being slowed in their gallop, in a way, really. Oh, double peek into Pop Doc. I'm really liking this. And Berkey team tagging each other. All quiet, all just slowing down, really. Earthquake also not allowing themselves to be picked apart one by one, or giving free kills even. So in reality, it's Earthquake Gaming being a little bit behind right now. Obviously, as soon as the T's are evened up in numbers of players, they're still, keeping the advantage. It seems like in the end, it might be an A take. 1 in Ivy still, 2 players moving on towards Garage Main. And question is, how far will Kliktech take it here? Will they actually commit to the site, or will they turn around and go to B?
Because now the time is not their friend. I mean, we saw a very unfortunate happening in the 15th round last time, where they just did get the bomb down. So now they are pressured. 20 seconds left. They are getting in boomers. They did find that kill. Savvy as well. Oh, Snapper though, just about the smoke. Found a very important kill. Chanky from behind. Snapper with the last one. And Earthquake Gaming, they saved their economy from being completely thrown down the bin. Yeah, that's on the brink.
Yeah, on the brink of bankruptcy, really. And this will force Kliktech, and as we can see, they will actually full buy. I thought that they might be forced to play with a pistol Kevlar play. We'll go for 2 AKs and 3 pistols, and this will be a fast play onto B, I believe. They've got a lot of utility available. And it's going to be a double pop dog check once more. Actually, no, my mistake. Seems like they just wanted to make sure nobody can bring about their doom from behind. But yeah, I mean, Lucas, this is looking like a proper B take this time.
Yeah, slowly at start, but they're just waiting. If somebody would take the peek here, if Remkes would get a little bit too curious, then shit would hit the fan, and well, shit is hitting the fan anyway. Berkey's coming in first, but Remkes not even flashed, getting that kill. Bombs with the refrag. Chanky from afar though, just tagging them down with the rifle now. Stolen Bustum, the guys with AK, they will have to do the job, and Bustum does exactly what he needs to do. Spray down 2 people. Oh my god. Now the bomb's been planted as well. Choke by Heaven, who fails to hit any bullets. Boomers with the CZ. Come on. He was not ready for that, and with the AWP, Snapple in the 1v3, there's nothing he can do with an AWP. He's just gonna run off and try to save that, which means Kliktech 7 rounds.
Yeah, finally 7 rounds on the board. I would have predicted that they were gonna take it earlier, as to when already Earthquake has 6 of their own. So it's still not all over for Earthquake Gaming. You know, 6 rounds is not bad, but they definitely need to start securing the half with an 8-7 score if they want to call it successful. Unless they will be playing again from, you know, the back leg, they will be forced to play with diminished morale, and overall their position in the map itself is going to be very difficult. Kliktech, as we said, being a T-sided map, any round they get above 7 or 6 is absolutely a blessing, and you know, really just helping them out in the end score. So it's a good start. It's a good half for them, I think. Savvy picking the first frag, and looks like Earthquake will be forced to play, you know, yet another eco, as it seems. Pretty much slow so far. Not much action going on. Obviously, nobody wants to give any free kills away. Nobody wants to peek without a proper chances to get a frag. And the way I'm liking this right now from Earthquake is they're really stacked up on A, close to main and Pop Dog, so they can help each other. This is really good, because this way, you know, they can at least refrag to a certain degree. But Savvy, he finds the first frag onto, of course, Heaven. A second one as well. Berkey killing Remkes, and it's down to Chenky. Last guy live. Should be an ending pretty soon. Yep. Pretty much.
Yep, there we have it. 8-6. Oh boy, their economy is not good. Earthquake, they're gonna try. They're gonna break their piggy banks, and they're trying to scrap up anything that they can get their hands on. And with every last penny now being used, they are actually able to afford a pretty okay buy. I mean, 2 UMPs. Not rifles, but definitely viable. They're lacking some utility, but maybe the siege-sided map that trainers could even the difference out. Boomers though with the AWP, that usually belongs to Savvy finding the first kill. That's just what they wanted.
Yeah, that's a pretty important kill. That's the rifle down as well. And look at Remkes, close through the smoke, getting 2. This is horrendous for Kliktech. How can they allow this? Savvy does get the refrag, but immediately, whatever advantage they had, they lost it, and now it is 3 versus 3. Heaven, he's already deep in T-side main garage, and now, I mean, there's 2 players right close to him. They should be aware of the fact that somebody is playing deep aggressively. Gonna be Boostum taking the, well, drawing the short straw there. It's Zerso, still in connector. Molly gonna come in. Gonna force him to fall back. The plant is gonna go down safely. Good control by Bomis so far. Oh, the timing for Bomis.
No, Bomis.
So unlucky. But he does get the refrag, and he spots the player moving out of connector. Ollie's the bomb. Gonna prevent the defuse coming in. Bomis, he's gonna have to play this smart if he wants Kliktech to win it and get the 9-6 half. Being spotted, and this should be a round where Zerso will finish it. Yep. You know, that was a really... I think that was a bit of a mistake coming out from Bomis. He knew where the opponent was. He knew where, you know, possibly where Zerso was, at least at the first sign of gunfire. So just run away, you know, don't try for the shoulder peek. You can't do that against an M4. He's gonna tag you up, slow you down, and you're gonna be killed in the next few moments. So Zerso, he really keeps his team still alive in this series. 8-7 currently the score in favor of Kliktech, and it's gonna be the CT side now for the Slovenians. And question is how the pistol turns around, because it's gonna be vital for both sides, obviously taking the lead, and whoever can win it is definitely going to have a better chance of taking the second half.
I mean, the Romanians' best chance at winning this is probably by winning the pistol round, because as we all know, it's a lot harder to save up and, you know, build up an economy on the CT side. And well, one way of being able to pick up 3 rounds on train is to keep Kliktech's economy on a constant low, where they just have to eco round after round. And what? Oh, they jumped on each other's heads.
Yeah, that is the double peak. That is the sick double peak that Stola and Berkey were doing.
What? Look
earlier.
at Stola. Look at Stola's coming back here. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, Stola with 1 tap.
This is still the round for Kliktech. Stola getting the frag, a very important one at that. The bomb has been planted, so there's still going to be a buy the round after the next one if they lose this pistol. Either way, 2 versus 4 now. The fuse kit on Bomis. He's on the other side though. But it's Berkey finding one. Snapple. He finds Stole. But it's still not all over. 2 versus 1 still doable for Snapple, but it's Berkey still in the end managing to, control his play, control his angle, and he gets a triple once more. Berkey, he's shown us on Mirage with a triple on pistol, and now actually on a quad with a quad in pistol, and now with a triple here on the second round, or the second half of the third map train on the CT side. With another triple with the pistols. He really is a sick player with those pesky little, the squirt guns, really.
Yeah, a lot of the Kliktech guys are doing very, very good job here on train. And right now the Pirates are just rushing out with their pistols. They're not able to do much. Snapple just getting hit with the Glock of all the guns. He can get a kill with it. He gets 2 kills with the Glock of all guns, which is good. It deals some economical damage.
That's a lot of damage being dealt. Actually, to be honest, that's I believe a FAMAS and an SMG or another FAMAS being dropped. So that's quite a few dollars on the ground for them, which will force Savvy to play with the scout once more. But this is what I was talking about, the plan for Earthquake Gaming in the pistol, giving them the chance to fully buy now. The utility is limited, but it's going to be a full-on A-take through all of Meister. They're already moving in. The bomb is at Crossroads, going in towards Old Hell. Stolid does pick the guy in Pop Dog, though. That's an important kill, but it's Berkey being picked this time around. He's not going to be the savior of anybody in this crucial gun round. Kliktech, if they win it, they can secure 11 rounds on the board. Kliktech, Savvy picking one. Important kill. Tagged up, but not dead, which is the vital thing. And he tags one more. It's Remkes down to 3 HP. Look at Savvy doing so much damage with that scout, really paying it off.
Oh yeah, Bustum's there. Yes, there the bomb planet goes down, and I just have to get Ram because he's so low on HP. Oh, nice. Through the smoke.
Yeah.
Just hearing him jump there. That's a nice, easy way to finish things off.
I mean, he didn't really, he saw the gun barrel, so from the perspective of, I believe that was Remke's last guy live, I believe he was still fully smoked, but on the side of Bomis, he sees almost all of him, so it's a little bit unfortunate, I think, because CSGO should have fixed that. I mean, that kind of sucks, you walk out of smoke and most of your body is seen while you still see nothing, so that kind of sucks, but that is the way it is. And we see a pistol play coming out of course, Earthquake Gaming. The only AK on the side of them does fall. That's Snapple. Molly's coming in, really preventing Earthquake Gaming to get any control over A. And it's now Savvy, Berkey, and of course Stole finding their own. And it looks like it's just gonna be a cleanup play coming out of Kliktech. 12 rounds on the board, pretty much secure at this point.
Yes, and Exoso just have the rifle, but there's not much you can do. He's just pinned down in main. If he wants to rotate B, he can. He can do anything, but nothing will, help him in the end. And he sort of knows that, deep down. So he's just gonna stay here in main and get the courage to face his destiny. He's heading in towards the A site. And, well, Berkey, he was not gonna be ready today. Stole is dead. Oh yes. Stole with the first. Stole with second. Easy peasy.
Well, it does get the double. A really quick ending to that round, and because of course Earthquake Gaming did full buy with Pistol Kevlar, they will go. Not full buy with Pistol Kevlar. Only Snapple is the guy that bought the AK. He will be the only guy playing with CZ, and it's gonna be a full buy for Earthquake Gaming. Now Kliktech. Berkey's playing with the Max 7. I'm liking this. He's probably going to go towards, of course, Pop Dog. Yep. He will be playing above Pop Dog, or below Pop Dog. And this is the vital round for Kliktech. If they can secure this one, this is pretty much a guarantee win for the Slovenian team. Although Berkey, what is he playing? Some parkour stuff. Okay, but it's Boost him with 1 with 3 actually. Okay, Boost him. He's going ham. He's going crazy. He doesn't. He does not manage to find Remkes, but it's still 3 kills, saving, finding Chanky in the preceding firefight, and it's now down to Remkes. Last guy alive, tagged by 40. Or 440, and now it's all over here. I mean, 3 versus 1. Remkes recognize where he is. Say we will lose the duel that. But it's stalling Connector, already knowing the position of his opponent, and this will be 13 rounds on the board for Kliktech, and because obviously the economy is not the best for Earthquake Gaming, we should be seeing a pistol Kevlar buy if they want to have a chance of making a comeback into this series. They need utility, they need smokes, they need AKs. As we can see, that will be the case. They will not force themselves to oblivion.
Okay, so Earthquake now with the pistols. Coming in, obviously, with a very, very big challenge ahead of themselves. It is probably going to be Kliktech just getting the 14th round here. Very expected. We'll just have to see how it plays out. But what do you think? Do you think that they can actually come back after Kliktech have gotten the 14th round?
Yes, I do believe that is doable. I do believe that is an option they can play with. We saw that in Overpass. You know, every gun round is a vital one, but they must, you know, kind of find their senses. They must find their positions in this series or on this map. Zerso, last guy alive, he's going to be picked up, and this is going to be the 14th round on the board for Kliktech. And to just finish my thought, I believe that the way they play right now, you know, they realize, obviously, you know, we have a chance of making a comeback. It's not as bad as it was on Overpass, or it could have been at some certain point, but they still have 7 already on the board. So if they get 7 more, they tie it up, and possibly, you know, it's 9 more and they win. So it's not all over, but it's going to be a very hard road to walk, because this time round it is Kliktech on the CT side, and their CT side is very solid, and their train map is very solid. And we see Stala getting the first frag, and Lucas, this is all starting to fall apart for Earthquake.
Kliktech, they were shaken by the comeback in the previous map, but they're not going to allow themselves to, or they're not going to allow Earthquake rather to do the same thing again. They're taking this very seriously, and it feels like they're not giving Earthquake just, you know, one inch where they can go or take map control or feel comfortable. Every angle on Kliktech's territory that they try to peek or you know, in danger, they immediately feel the wrath.
Absolutely. We do see, it looks like the bomb is trying to go towards A. 2 players are in Pop Dock. I don't know why Chanky is above B though. Since this is a crucial round, you really don't want to split your forces and your powers as they are. Savvy, but he's going for the big flank. He spots the op, and now this is going to be the kill. The bomb is dropped, and now 2 players in Pop Dock. Actually, only 1. Snapple picked, and 2 players left. Chanky in heaven. They're out of position, they're out of options, and this should be a finisher for Kliktech. 5 versus 2. Yep, Berkey finding his own. That's the second already. And Berkey really is going absolutely ham. But all of Kliktech is performing this game. I'm really liking this. They're showing their prowess. And last guy live. Okay, Chanky. Double spray down. Both Berkey and Savvy get picked up. But it is not going to be enough. Boost him still alive, still ready and kicking and willing, and he will be the one finishing it. And it's going to be 15-7 map point, match point, and series point in the finals. Kliktech looking like they're readied up, and they have kind of regathered themselves after the loss, or after the devastating loss on Overpass.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, they're looking hot, and there's just 1 round now, but standing between them and the playoffs where they were last year, you know, be to fight in the real championship, because this is of course just a qualifier. 1 more round, they can feel it. They're just looking for the 2 last kills there. 2 kills is all that's required, and the retake now. Oh no, Boomich, terrible timing as he tries to Molotov. Gets taken down. Snapple sneaks up in heaven, which is a very good position. Bust him now, and so they'll have to get closer to be able to do something. Maybe a ninja defuse, I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be very tough to do that. Boost him spotted out as well, and at this point 2 versus 2 scenario goes in the favor of Earthquake Gaming. And on the most important round for both teams, obviously they do manage to find it finally. They will go up to 8. But their position is definitely dire, and they need to, you know, I mean, to be honest, at this point, I don't even know what else they could be doing. That is Earthquake Gaming, obviously, because they've lost buy rounds, they've lost gun rounds, they've lost everything, you know, they tried, they've lost it. And it seems like Kliktech is unstoppable, but it's Remke's quick double spray down onto Boostem and Berkey, finding those 2 kills. A very important one. Stole it does stop him in his tracks, but it's still refrag by Chanky coming in. Savvy, he's at Ivy, he has the scout in hand. He did tag up Chanky a little bit, but okay, Bomas, he jumps around like a speed demon and gets the kill on the planter. But it's still Savvy. Last guy alive, 1 versus 3. The scenario is pretty much doom and gloom, and no way out of this one. I don't see Kliktech winning this 24th round, because obviously, you know, with the scout only, without the fuse kit, and without Kevlar, Savvy, I doubt he can make this one happen.
Yeah, I know you have a lot of faith in Savvy.
Yeah.
But yeah, not even him can pull off that 1v3. So now Kliktech will have to just take a chill pill. Get this round, you know, over with. Focus on the next round, which is going to be a buy round. I mean, they have a lot of chances now just to finish everything. 1 round's all they need, so take it easy, save up money, and then go for full buys.
What I'd like to point out is, obviously, like in every team, there's always passion involved. The players are very, you know, passionate. Obviously, you know, sometimes being, we could say, raging a little bit, you know, going out of control. It's kind of normal in teams that you are mad a little bit at your teammates, or your overall just the performance that they've done. And I think that this is where Kliktech just needs to pull it off by not allowing themselves to be, you know, overly how to say this, not tilted too much by the loss they're being inflicted right now with the rounds they're losing, because obviously they need 1 round and that's all they need to focus, like you said. And look at this, they're ultra focused. They will not force by this, well, they will not fall by this round. They will go for pistol Kevlar. They have 5 nades and all 4 will go onto mid T main. The nades, look at the damage being dealt, absolutely beautiful. 1 more and it's Chanky and Zerso also falling. Unfortunately, it's a little bit off timing. Zerso almost taking the head of his team down, and it's 4 versus 3. As we can see, Earthquake Gaming, they lost against the Nays. There's one in Old Plant, or in Old Hell now, but it's 2 players coming in through Ivy, Snapple and Zerso. It's still doable for Earthquake Gaming. Chunky finds Berkey, but it's Stole with 1, Bomas with the other one, and last guy alive, 6 HP. It's Shanky, but it's not enough. Stole for the finisher, and this will be the round for Kliktech, and it's gonna be 16-10, the final score on the 3rd map, and it's gonna be overall 2-1 in map score for Kliktech in the grand finals of the SCC qualifiers, the open qualifiers, the last qualifiers for season 6. An absolutely beast performance coming out of Kliktech, and this will also signal the ending of our series for the night. And Lucas, it's been a pleasure, you know, watching and casting with you, and hopefully we will be able to return soon enough. Either way, my name is over, and I'll let you close it out since it is your show, and it is all to you at this point. And guys, thank you for following, obviously watching. Follow the stream, follow our Twitters, and that's gonna be the final word from me. Until tomorrow, or until the next day, I will see you guys on the flip side.
Very nice exit. So yeah, as I said, be sure to follow us on Twitter if you enjoyed the cast. Enter the giveaway. This very smexy ESL chair that's being given away. You can find it by doing !giveaway in the chat. Other than that, we'll be back next weekend, where we will start with the group stage. If you want to find out info about which teams have come through the qualifiers, which teams have been invited, you know, how everything will look from now forward, you can just head into the ESL SEC Facebook page, where info is being posted on a regular basis. And well, that's pretty much all I had to say. So some commercials going to be played, and then I hope to see you guys next weekend.